I'm Pam.
I'm Jay.
And we have a guest today.
Hello, I am Seren-Aurora.
And we are so excited to talk about this book, Tilly in Technicolor. And we read this book because Seren told us to read this book.
This is a lovely book of children.
It's amazing. So tell us about your journey with this book and how you were like, oh my gosh, Ms. J and Ms. Pam need to read this book.
Well, it first caught my eye because the main character is neurodivergent, specifically ADHD, and I have ADHD, but it wasn't so much as a story of getting diagnosed or struggling, but it's actually just a love story. So I found that really enjoyable. So I read it. I read it during kind of like a hard point like a hard time that I was going through, and I found it so like relatable and fun, and I thought, why not share it with people who also love reading and people who look out for minds.
Yes.
Neurospicy minds.
Neurospicy. And I identify as neurodivergent and then I'm dyslexic.
Yeah.
So I am here for all of the neurospicy.
But the one thing that I really liked about this book, because I too was reading a lot of World War II kind of heavy stories. And so I love stories where they take a journey, go on a quest, they have an adventure. And so I love this, that it starts out and they're on this streak across Europe.
On Europe.
And so I love this, and I love the impressions they had when they got to these new places, and their thoughts, and being in their minds as they process all the wonderful things that they're seeing, that they're feeling, that's happening.
And I loved, so there's there's two neurodivergent characters,
yes.
And it's a love story, and the main character is ADD, Tilly, but then there's a boy who's autistic, Ollie, and as the mom of and wife of people who are autistic, the author nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, just nailed it. I was so impressed. And I went and read a review where a bio of the author who said that she is ADD, but I don't know how she was so good at like getting the autistic piece of it, because it's like perfect. And I love how the characters advocate for themselves and say like, this is who I am, and this is what I need, and this is how I see the world.
One of my favorite things, or probably the first thing that made me realize I'm gonna love this book, was her message at the very beginning, where she says, to my fellow neurodivine individuals navigating a world not built for you, your brain is beautiful, and I'm so glad you're here.
I just love it.
And that was, as someone who was diagnosed in like 3rd grade, and that was really stressful, and I felt like a med's guinea pig, it was really comforting. It felt like little me was getting a hug.
Oh, I love that. So, in conclusion, if you are neurospicy, or if you're not, you would love this book because it is sweet and fun. It takes you on a quest and a journey. It's beautiful. It's picturesque. It's in Technicolor.
And it is.
So, Tilly in Technicolor by Mazey, Eddings. So give it a read.